So you're lost and stranded in the American Southwest and somehow you lost your footwear. Now everybody knows traversing through the desert is pretty tough. There's sharp rocks, there's stinging insects, there's spines and thorns from yucca cactus. I'm going to show you how to improvise some yucca sandals. So first things first, locate some healthy yucca. Now these have to be narrow leaf type yucca. It could be narrow leaf, it could be soap tree, and you want the longer the leaves the better, and you're going to want about 30 to 35 per sandal. So it's a lot of them to be sawing through. Next, you're going to want to find a yucca stalk, and you're going to go ahead and saw two equal sized pieces, about 10 inches to 12 inches each. You want them the same length. Then you're going to baton in half both of those sticks, and you're going to tie the edges of them together with some cordage, and in between you're going to place some of the longest of your yucca strands, and you want them the length of your foot plus an inch, and you're going to leave about 3 to 4 inches left over outside of the looms. Next, you're going to weave some yucca strands across the width of your foot plus an inch, and then you're going to interweave all that together, over and under, over and under, over and under, all the pieces. Then you can just go ahead and remove the looms from the corners and weave those together as well. Next, you're going to need some cordage. So you need to make a loop about 2 inches from the top of each of your sandals. Then you're going to make 3 more loops on each foot, each sandal. Next, cut a piece of rope about 4 feet long, and you're going to loop them all together through the loops. Then put your foot, wrap it around your ankle, and tie it off. And that way you can traverse through the wilderness. It's not going to be a long-term solution. Of course, it is a natural material. It will start wearing down, but for the meantime, it'll get you from point A to point B. Far more comfortable than if you had to traverse barefoot. So, yucca sandals.